Welcome back to the Whisky. I'm Callum.
I'm Sam.
Today we're helping Mountain Distilleries Red Gum Single Malt.
Alrighty, so we just got this in recently, like a week ago. This one we've been waiting quite a while for. It's a local one. So Macedon Ranges, Victoria, up in the mountain. Basically, it's a gin distillery called Mountain Gin. They're prolific. They're doing a very good job, doing a lot of different runs and getting great awards and great reviews. It's damn good gin. Now their whiskey, this is their first one they've ever released. I can't put the cork on. Sick bottle. It's like all symmetrical glass top. It's like the same, along the same lines as like the Hibiki kind of thing. Really, really nice. But the unique stuff about this, there's a few things really. The main one is that this is like it's either the or one of the first ever red gum barrel aged whiskey. So
Which is an Australian eucalypt.
Yeah, so it's a eucalyptus tree. Basically that's rare because it's a super unique flavour. It can't be done anywhere else because legally, like if you tried to do it in Scotland, it couldn't be called Scotch because it's not America. It's not like oak, and same deal with America. Here though, can use whatever really. But also it's eucalyptus is like generally for most strains are quite poisonous, so you can't really use it. But red gum is one of the few, they're fine for you. But basically it's imparted a bizarrely, I don't know how to describe it, tastes red. I don't know how to describe it. It like tastes kind of like burnt red. I don't know how to describe it really, but there's a few things else that they did to this that's kind of like, we don't know how old it is, but the rumor is that they did some like they teamed up with Monash University and kind of like did this whole progressive kind of aging technique where they
like rapid aging.
It's like rapid aging, but not with like small barrels, but it's more like, in Texas, like they kind of can't get away with any more than like 3 years half the time because the weather climate is so in and out so vigorously that changes the color and the taste like so quickly. They have to be careful. They kind of deliberately did something like that, if what I've read is correct. So they kind of like manually kind of had input into the changes in temperature for the area that the barrels were stored in. So to mimic that kind of in and out of the barrel to rapid age it. It's not like, it doesn't smell and taste insanely old, but it definitely doesn't taste or smell young. Like it
just tastes different. It's very different to what we have. This is also cask strength. It's 60%. Or
59 or
59 something.
Yeah.
So it's up there.
God, it smells weird. $225.
225, yeah.
Yeah. Good luck finding it.
Yeah, you can't.
Anywhere.
Like they was a very small.
They're on their third
pre-ordered
run. Yeah, they're on their third pre-order that comes out in like April, I think.
I pre-ordered it in June
so.
of 2021.
Yeah.
Came out late November.
This is so weird. It literally.
Yeah. Is it their gin distillate that they've aged? Do we know?
This is it. What?
Is it like their gin distillate that they put in barrels?
Nah, I doubt it.
Or
because they use, it's 100% single malt. Like, it's 100% malted barley.
Yeah, but what do they put in there?
In the gin. Yeah. I don't know. Probably more neutral grain
Stuff.
kind of mash bill, just
because it doesn't smell like there's that whiskey. Obviously, the whiskey.
Yeah, it's not like malt funk or anything like that. It's more. It's funky, but it's not like Scotch malty funk. It's a bizarre kind of twist. It's super herbaceous. Like it. Yeah. You can kind of, if you had to guess what other kind of liquor that this distillery that made this makes, your first guess is probably going to be gin. It's like very herbaceous and kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. Heaps of like caramel.
I do get like dark sweetness.
Oh yeah.
Almost like port. So that kind of
But
dark,
then this kind of like ashiness that's kind of like akin to a peat, but like not Isla peat. It's more of that dry, no brine, just like, it's like after you walk through the bush after like a bushfire. If anyone in Australia has kind of like walked through the eucalyptus like undergrowth after there's been a fire or something, you can like smell that weird like eucalyptus oil
like
burns out through the wood, like the heat's kind of like cooked it through the wood. It's got like that sappy ashiness. It smells red. It smells like red gum.
It's hard to portray. Like Australians know what red gum looks and smells like.
Yeah.
And it smells like red gum.
I know what other would I describe it as. jumps out the glass a ton. I'm getting heaps of fruits as well, like you said, like raisins and stuff.
Yeah. It's really oily, really thick.
Yeah. This is really
clean.
I like this a lot. It's super weird.
It brings back memories from somewhere.
That's what I mean.
Like childhood memories.
There's
Of
something
playing in
in
the
it.
bush.
It's weird. There's like a sweet caramel note, but it's like salted caramel as well. Salted, ashy kind of. It's like a fancy caramel dessert. Like if you get those super fancy like small creme brulees where they've like got a kind of like thing over the top of it and they've like put smoke in it and lifted it up. It's like that kind of weird fancy dessert type thing.
Do you remember when we went camping as a kid along the Mansfield River? Fantastic.
I'm sure we did, but I'm like
we went camping. River Red Gum, which is this is.
Yeah.
We made Dad made a fire and it rained and I'm getting like wet, like you know how rain puts out a fire and it, like I'm getting that.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm
I
getting.
don't remember, but I believe you. My childhood memories are just like wiped from my brain. I don't have anything.
Fun childhood.
I just can't remember.
Whiskey.
Everyone remembers like, yeah, it's doing whiskey. Everyone has all these freaking memories from when they're like, 2 years old. I'm like, how the I don't have memories that go back further than like 10 years max. Nothing. I'm a blank slate.
You should probably get that looked at. That's not good.
I'm a literal blank slate.
I really enjoy this nose. It's like brimstone almost. It's just so left center that you don't know where to put it because you're not used to it.
It's new in regards to like these aren't notes that you've had before in whiskey ever. Really, for me at least.
I hope we see more red gum because if this is the wood doing this, it'd be really interesting for it to get bigger and more people to try it, obviously,
and do different things. With like a really old red gum. See the kind of.
It's got like a lit cigar.
Yeah, I definitely get tobacco.
God, a bit of chocolatey now.
I stuck my nose too deep in it. I mean, lots of fruit, lots of caramel, a little bit of vanilla.
Yeah.
There's definitely some of that ethanol burn, but not like a kind of sharp, acrid ethanol taste on with it though, which is good. That smoke is really nice and dry to counter that a fair amount of sweetness that's in it. It doesn't taste like it tastes hard. It doesn't taste like a 60%.
No.
Like it tastes
58.
in the mid 50s, I'd say.
I just got Vegemite. I don't know if that's just Australian.
That's a psychosomatic Australian thing.
The one thing I do hate about a fully glass bottle, fingerprints.
Yeah.
Because like with Hibiki, I don't buy the label, so I don't get it all.
Also,
grimy
I'm
and
not
stuff
sure
like that.
about this whole glass. Like they do that with all their
There's a
gin.
gin
We've
bottle.
got this is one of the
Infinity
gin bottles.
bottle.
We've got an infinity bottle going, but it's the whole glass kind of cork thing.
Yeah.
And it looks kind of cool, but I have doubts on the kind of longevity of the plastic.
Well,
being like pinched in and out. I feel
One
like
thing about this, when it arrived, it had a plastic seal around the top, like most do, but there was whiskey seeping through.
yeah.
So it's not like mouldy whiskey.
The Hibiki is like definitely not the wood. The Hibiki is definitely a much better idea where it's glass, so it looks like fancy, like a
I reckon that looks
crystal
better,
decanter, but it's got a legit cork in the top.
I think that looks better
too.
as well.
I think it looks better. It feels better.
It's more practical and it would be cheaper, I would imagine.
Yeah, it's easier to get open. I feel like it'll last longer. I think it's a better idea, but I don't hate the glass cork. It's not my favorite. Bottle though, love it. The box it came in was pretty cool as well. It's like black and hexagonal. Yeah.
I got,
Box is nice and cool as well.
because they got delayed with COVID. It's too late in the video for YouTube to do
Actually.
Because it got delayed, they gave us a free gift box.
I thought it just came in that.
No, you normally get that, but they gave us those as like a sorry it's late kind of thing.
Yeah.
So at least they did the right thing because they're small as well. So
Yeah, they're very
their gin's big, but their whiskey
they're still pretty small. Yeah. It's, anyway, we're rambling a bit now. This is really nice. If you get a chance to try it, it's probably going to have to be for most people. It's going to need to be Victoria, and if it does, unless you've pre-ordered it or plan on doing that, I assume
I think
a
all
few
sold
whiskey
out now.
bars will be the kind of way to go. There might be a couple like the Whiskey Den might have ordered a bottle or something like that.
really keen
Maybe
whiskey bars would have it. I would imagine, but it
Or
would
if
be
you're in-
ridiculously
Or if
expensive.
you're in the area and want a taste, maybe we'll give you a little taste of it.
Or go to the distillery. It's Mount Toorong or Mount Macedon. So
Do they have extra to buy there?
the bloody distillery. Well, they just send out
I
all
don't
their
know.
stuff.
I don't know how much they make. Pretty small batch.
They should have some at the actual place.
Yeah.
Well, they have nice gins there anyway.
Anyway, again, rambling, all your options. If you like this episode of Everything Whiskey, leave us a like. Want to see future episodes from us, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button. If you do, see you next one.
Cheers.